Hi, I'm Gary White for Central Kentucky Television. I'm here with Logan Spalding, who is the building official for Nelson County, and we're going to talk about some significant code changes to the 2013 Kentucky residential codes. Now, this is for 2013, the changes that are going into effect now. So you're saying that changes for the codes come in around sometimes every 3 years, sometimes 6 years, 7 years, just kind of varies, and this has been the first significant amount of changes since about 2007?
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
Okay, and we have a list of some of the different changes that are occurring, but we want to talk about some of the highlights, and this regards building construction as well as permitting.
Yes.
And this is for the entire state, correct?
Correct, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
What would you say on here are some of the particular highlights for people that they need to know that are kind of significant differences?
Well, so I let everybody know out there, these are available at our office. We're going to try to put them on our website. You get to the website by going to Nelson County, Kentucky, and just look up building code enforcement. Some of the highlights of these changes, we don't permit fences until they get to 7 feet anymore. Prior to that, it was 5 and 6 feet.
Okay. So now 7 feet or under, they don't need a permit
7
for
feet
that,
or under, they
right?
don't have to have a permit, which everybody's real happy about.
And you have some storage sheds and such that you
Yes,
don't need.
the building code has increased the size at what point a building has to be permitted. It used to be 150 or 120 square feet. Now it's jumped up to 200. So
Okay.
that makes a lot of people happy around here too, because of all the portable buildings like you buy at Lowe's and all the other places.
Right, so if it's under 200 square feet, it doesn't need.
It doesn't have to have a permit from us. Now you have to understand, these are building code requirements as far as building permitting. You also have your planning and zoning restrictions and permitting, and they may differ from these because you're dealing with two different codes. So
Right, and everything as far as setback and stuff of that nature,
that's still in
planned.
effect. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
That's still in effect.
Okay. What are some of the other ones that you were noticing?
Just some noteworthy ones here. The filter membrane is now required when you have a foundation. People are used to putting in the perforated black pipe and tiling it around the foundation. Now you actually have to either use a filter membrane like your shade cloth or something with some gravel under it and then put the pipe in, or you have to actually buy the filtered pipe now. It's got kind of a sock around it. It's kind of, it looks like a sock. It's kind of gray and white. Another significant change is that when you use your I-trusses and your floor joists or your I-joists or whatever you want to call them, they have to have a layer of gypsum board applied to the underside of them. That came out of the fire service's request, that where they were having fires and firefighters were falling down into the basements because the floor systems aren't as the wood members are smaller and thinner, and the fire burns them quicker. The deck attachment has changed a little bit. They're going to allow you to use lag bolts again and not have to go through the bands anymore with the 1/2-inch carriage bolts. Pan flashings are now going to be required at the base of window and door openings. We have been requiring the flashing of the windows and doors, but now they actually specify that you have to have the pan flash. And what that is, that's the little rubber tape material that you put under the window when you set it in the rough opening. Let's see here. Drip edges are now required on all roofs. That was left out previously. Chimney caps. You have to have a chimney cap when you have a masonry chimney. Energy code has changed quite a bit. You have to have the fan blower test to verify your air leakage, or provide some documentation from the insulator in the form of a certificate or a sticker on the main house panel. You have to provide energy efficient light bulbs. A minimum of 75% of your fixtures being provided in a new house now have to be energy efficient.
Okay.
They have to be labeled as such. Dryer exhaust runs have been they allow you to go further with those now. They used to be 25 feet. They've extended that out to 35 feet. Of course, everyone knows the dryer duct has to be, or the dryer exhaust duct has to be metal now. You can't use plastic or anything like that. Have to provide a sediment trap on your gas line to your gas appliance, and there are quite a few guidelines for post and frame buildings, or what we call pole barns around here, and I've got a separate sheet for that. And those are pretty significant in their own rights due to pier footing depths and things like that that have to be applied for. So,
And again, these are just a list of some of them. We have about 42 of them here. There's some significant code changes for the 2013 Kentucky Residential Code, but there are many more. And the best thing to do would be to come by and
just call us or contact us. We're on the web, and you can call us at 348-1862. That's area code 502. We have these little handouts for you if you'd like them. We'll print them up as we need them. And if you just have any questions, give us a call.
That's right. And again, this is the Kentucky code, so it's for all the counties in
For the
Kentucky
entire
that
state of
they
Kentucky, yes.
have to go with. Again, I've been talking with Logan Spalding, who is the Nelson County building official. Again, the phone number here is 502-348-1862 if you have some questions, or you can stop by and get a list of what's going on. And these are the changes from the code. The last time it was 2007. So thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, this has been Gary White for Central Kentucky Television.